Welcome to episode 14 of the Trombone tip series. This video I'm going to be talking about low register and ways to practice low register and how to play it more efficiently. So let's get into this video. With low register, you want to be using a lot of slow moving frequency. With all registers, low, super low, just low register, and high register, you want to have lots of air. And you just want lots of air going outward. And that's basically how you do it. And you never want to squeeze anything or puff anything. Puffing, it's kind of hard to understand puffing because you really don't want to have to puff ever, but I really only puff when I do pedal G's and anywhere from pedal G and low. That's one of my lowest notes that I can play. But then I'm trying to work on not puffing it, but you don't want to puff most of the time. So like, say you're on low Fs. Basically, you don't want to have to puff for notes that go, these are low notes. You don't want to puff for any of those, and you want to make sure you can get those consistent and not puff. Because puffing is bad and it ruins your embouchure and jaw and everything. It doesn't really ruin your embouchure, it's not the most effective way because most of the time I'm not playing that in a phrase. That's just an extra stinger at the end of a piece. But with low G's and F's, you might have those in a piece of music and you can't puff because then it'll be harder to, like if you puff, it's harder to get back to move around through the ranges if you're puffing in the low notes. And one way I would suggest, or that I suggest I use myself for getting more time playing in the low register is to just play my band music if you're in a ensemble. You can also do this during practice session. You can take your practice session music, take band music, practice session music, just take it down an octave. At least where you can take it down an octave, just so you can get more time in the low register. And you might not be able to play all the notes on your horn, or because of your phase or whatever, you might not be able to play them down an octave. You can just take some short phrases down an octave. It doesn't have to be the entire song. It can just be one thing. You can see the second time I took it down an octave, and it sounded just as good, maybe even better some of the times. Yeah, what I like about taking stuff down an octave is some of the time it actually sounds better than the octave it actually is in. Which that's just my opinion. But yeah, that's just one way you can do it to get your playing more in the low registers. To take your band music and some of your exercises you're playing in your practice sessions, and just take them down an octave, at least where you can. And this also works for high register. But the thing about high register is you do not do anything. What I see a lot of is, tell me what's wrong. Comment what's wrong here. See, I got really high. Look, I'm really impressive. Wrong. You squeezed up like this. I don't know if you could tell, but I was using a shifted embouchure. Don't want to shift the embouchure, because then it's hard to go through the ranges. Just the same as puffing. But just do not, you can do this for low register and high register, this technique of going up an octave for your music. But with the high register, be careful, because you do not want to squeeze here. And people are like, oh, I'm not squeezing here. But then I see their face and they're squeezing the crack out of it. It's either you use your more air more efficiently and use less face, or you use more face and you use less air. You want to use the first one. You want to use your air more efficiently so you can get the high notes. So like in a phrase, you want to go. You can tell what I did. I started quiet. And you start quiet. And this is the technique I like to use for hitting the high notes. To get more air, is you start from the bottom up. Yeah. So you're kind of thinking about it using less air, more to the high note, and then it's like you go use less air, use less air, more to the high note, and if you don't have enough air, the note just won't come out. Like say if you have your face where you're not squeezing and you're not squeezing here or tension anywhere, then if you don't have enough air, the note just won't come out. And that's a good thing, because you don't want it. It'd be better for it just to not come out than for you to squeeze and have it come out. Because my range, it used to be all from squeezing, but now I'm retraining my air and everything. So yeah, do not squeeze or puff when using the technique of taking your music up and down the octave. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and comment on what type of content you want me to post in the future. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.